right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone that we work with scriptures and peace for the elect. Grab Revelation 13:16.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, He calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Right, so the mark is a physical thing, man. It says that no man can buy or sell, save he that has the mark. All right, so how do we know that this is talking about a physical thing? We look up the word mark. All right, you go into that word mark in the Greek is charagma, which basically means thing inserted, thing implanted, palisade, incision, cutting, etching, and you see that happening in real time. All right, Yahweh Shai said, watch as well as pray, and when you see this happen, when you see that happen, matter of fact, grab 2 Ezra 9. Verse 1 real quick.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, Answer me then, and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself.
So you got to measure the time. What does that mean to measure the time? First of all, what do you use to measure the time? How do you measure the time? You read the scriptures, you read the Bible, you read the prophecies, okay? And as time go on and the word of the Lord plays out, then you know that what a prophet was among you. Because the prophet is supposed to tell you what's going to happen before it happens. Go ahead.
It says, And when thou seest part of the signs pass.
When thou see part of the signs pass. What's another word for sign? Omen. What's another word for omen? Prophecy. So when you see part of the signs of the prophecies pass, go ahead.
Which I have told thee before.
Which have been told to you before. Through who? Through the Lord's men. All right, Amos, what's that, 3 and 7? It said, the Lord will do nothing, but he make his secret, but he reveal his word unto the prophets. What's that?
That's
Amos 3 and 7?
No, that's yeah. I'm thinking of Proverbs. No, I was thinking of Psalms 147.
Oh, yeah, I combined the word, but I think I added a word to that. No, Amos, I'll read Amos. Okay, I'm gonna read the Amos 3 and 7. It says, Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Right? Because the things that's going on in this book is a secret. All right? It's mysteries. The scripture speaks about how mysteries are revealed unto the meek. All right? So these mysteries have been revealed through the apostles and elders and other men, and they're teaching you. And they're telling you what's going to happen before it happens so you can prepare yourself. The scripture says, a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. When you foresee something, that means it's not here yet.
That's what prudence means. Foresee, basically, the one that can see in the future. He watches his surroundings around him, and he can see basically what happens aforetime, and he prepares himself now. It's prudence.
Exactly.
This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. It says, I set watchmen upon the wall, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. It says, Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
Right, so it's not we only teach on Sunday and Bible study on Wednesday, like the regular black Christian church or whatever. Videos are constantly being made, and studying is constantly being done. You know, you got more on that?
That was the part I got to the point. It was just, being watching, staying upon the walls, watching, the times that we're in. It goes back to what? Measuring the time. Every time we see something exciting happen, look, we make a video. That's what keeps us in the spirit. That's what keeps us watching. That's us measuring the time. Like, oh, this is happening. This is happening. And then we link it with the scriptures. Like what Matthew 24th chapter, rumors of war. And then we link everything, back up to 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter and the 15th chapter. And And we keep, and while we steady watching it, we steady warning, and we steady making videos about it. It keeps us in the spirit, but guess what? It also keeps y'all blood off our hands because what? You've been warned, right?
Yep.
We'll go back to the second Ezra or the
Grab Isaiah 44. Because you said, because he brought out the scripture. He says, "I have given you watchmen which shall hold their peace neither day nor night." So, yep, time. So whether it's day or night, you know what I'm saying? You hearing the word of the Lord come out. And some of y'all might say, what is it? It's getting old, or it's an old tune. You're saying the same thing. Well, you got it. Isaiah 4:8.
That's what he said. If you think about it, it's facts never change.
Oh. Say it again now.
No, I'm saying facts never change. Shit, we breathe oxygen. It's never, it don't matter how many years we here, that's still gonna be the same thing, So people saying, y'all still saying the same thing. The thing about it is truth never changes, 2 + 2 is always going to conform.
Yep.
Isaiah 44:8. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told you from that time, and have declared it?
Right, so be not afraid of these things that's going to come to pass. All right, why? Because the Lord has already declared it. Now it's easier said than done, but the scripture says, "Be not afraid of sudden fear when it coming." So when you get the feeling, your chest get caught up, then that's when you realign and anchor yourself and lean on what the Lord said He was going to do.
It says, "Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me?"
Right. So it says we are the Lord's witnesses. Okay, now the Lord, as a nation, we was His witnesses when He delivered us out of Egypt. Why? Because we witnessed those things. Okay, then what? The apostles were witnesses, and then there were other chosen witnesses who Yahweh revealed Himself to. But then when you read second Ezra, it says, "Blessed are they who haven't seen me with bodily eyes, but in spirit they see the things that I say." All right, so we haven't seen Yahweh. All right, we ain't shook his hand, but we see him through this book. The way y'all see Abraham Lincoln through the book, Benjamin Harrison through the book, these 2 statues. We ain't seen these people, but y'all see them through the history that's been taught to you about them people, and you believe them to exist. But that same thing apply to us in the Bible, man. And when you go into that word witnesses, it says what? When you look up that word witnesses in the etymology line, go to the etymology, one of those words is to say repeatedly. So we're gonna be that broken record until Jerusalem is made a praise in the earth, like the scripture that you brought out. Say the next verse, Isaiah 62. Or what was that you read?
62, yeah.
Isaiah 62. Can you read that? You ever read that part to Jerusalem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Verse 6, it says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. It says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish, till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth."
Right, until the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are delivered and on top, the way that things was always meant to be. All right, we go back to second episode 9, because that's the way it's supposed to be. Man. When you read the 28th chapter, all right, when it speaks about if we serve the Lord, how He would do that for us, how He would make us a praise in the earth, we would be number one in finance and everything. Okay, basically everything would be perfect, no complaints, everything perfect.
Verse 2, 2 Ezra 9:2 says, "Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world."
And if you people don't understand, that's something that's not understood in the earth, man. That what's going on right now is the arrival of Yahweh with judgment, man. Can you read from the top again?
Hey, that what just happened in Turkey and Syria. That's the Lord visiting the earth.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. Me and Shimmy did a video when this year was doomed, the hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass, we did a video called "With Great Prophecy, with Much Prophecy Comes Great Death." You know. So hey, you can expect that to continue going. You know, that's not going to be just one incident. Hey, the Lord is going to start taking people out by man, we've been saying this for years, by law en masse, by large numbers. You know, the scripture said, man, that they, many shall be taken, you know.
The slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah.
I got to read something. Isaiah 29:6, it says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Now, finish on that real quick.
Finish or go back to the top?
Read verse 1 and 2.
Verse 1, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
So when you see some of the things that's being written actually coming to take place, go ahead.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, and we read Isaiah 29:6. The Lord of hosts shall visit with thunder, earthquake, fire, tempest. Read.
It says, therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes.
See? But thou shalt see earthquakes. How many people died in that earthquake in Turkey? 20,000
and counting.
And counting. And it's been many earthquakes around that time, man, within the last week or so, the last 10 days. And first of all, it's been many earthquakes all over the earth for the past 10 years, like thousands. Like more than what's been, exponentially more than what's been reported to. But within the last like 10 days, it's been, that number has gotten even greater.
It's like 150 earthquakes that happen daily that the news don't report.
Yep.
You know? Or it has to get to a certain magnitude in order to, you know,
to even mention it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, a quake might hit America, man. Hey, the Lord might shake this bitch up. You know, it's been a while since a quake hit this place, man.
Yeah.
The Lord might just start rattling this bitch. You know?
Yeah. It's set up for him.
Mm-hmm. But but you know what? Hey, people falsely get religious when judgment comes. So the Lord, man, the Lord just got these people out here, man. They in for that setup. You know?
It's been sinkholes though in America.
Yeah.
It's been just opening up where people got to actually move out the way, and then they still, happening. I say about a few years ago, a sinkhole just opened right up from under a dude. He fell in, on the motorcycle down there in like Georgia or something. Sinkhole just opened up right then and there.
It says, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake. What I said, uproars of the people in the world. I'm gonna say it. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
That's been happening for a while. But see, the thing is, these things happen and then they intensify, and then the climax is the return of Yahushua, man. And that great final battle with that great deliverance. But all these things got to happen and intensify, because there's been uproars of the people. And somebody will say that there's always been earthquakes. But the answer to that is, but not to this magnitude. They got a term, it's going to be biblical. See? When something's biblical, meaning that it's like slang, right? When you see it, it's like it's going to be biblical. Like it's going to be, basically saying it's going to be a great magnitude of it.
Like dude off 12 Years a Slave, you know. He said, I think he actually said, people get locusts, because it's crop season. He said, but this is the finger of God, you know, because, you know, he never had all his crops get eaten up that, you know, by everything. So he said, it's a punishment, you know. So he didn't have no other refutable proof. He said, man, this had to come from the Lord. You know, this wasn't your measly, you know, maybe a couple feet here, maybe a couple feet there. You know, he had acres, you know, and that's what the Lord, you know, that's the totality, the magnitude the Lord's gonna bring his judgment. Yeah. Where you're not gonna have no, we always say little earthquakes. No, where whole countries the size of America on it's gonna get rocked and shaked by natural disasters. It's gonna be unexplainable. You ain't gonna be there was an earthquake under the ocean and this is the reason why it was it was gonna be like, nah, man, it was a fucking tsunami the size of Texas hit all the whole the east coast of America. It's gonna be like it's gonna be unrefutable proof. Like, no, this was the Lord, man. You know.
Hey, one day the Lord sent like 100 tornadoes, man. Tore up all the central U.S. got tore up, man, for earthquake, tornadoes, man. That was a record. And niggas still like, hey, he already doing it. But it's just, man, it's just only the prophets are seeing it. Only the watchmen are open to what's going on in the earth, man. Yeah. Over 100 tornadoes in one day.
Yeah, a lot of times when you read in the scriptures about the Lord's judgment, about what the instruments he'll use to deal punishment to evildoers, they translate to natural disasters. See? Plague, pestilence, a disease done went out and killed some people. But a lot of things, what you people call natural disasters, that's the judgment of the Lord, man. We name what's being named is so-called natural disasters. Earthquakes. What else? Uproars of the people. That's not one of them. But earthquakes is a quote-unquote natural disaster.
Even new pestilence. You know, scientists is always finding new plants that can do certain things. You know, for defense mechanism. You know, what's that one mushroom that can, when it's eaten, it takes control of the ant's brain. You know, and basically puts them in a zombified state. You know, who knows what's out there? What the Lord got out there? He probably got a plant that probably just breathing it in. Makes you commit suicide or something, you know?
Lose your mind
or something, you know? It could be anything, you know? The scientists is always constantly finding new animals and new plants and new different diseases, you know?
Hey, y'all see that zombie beetle? They had a beetle. The beetle whole back was rotted out, and it was still walking around, man. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna pull it up, man.
That reminds me of the
seen that. Oh, them zombie deers.
Deers that had like them big ass tumors on their head, and those deers like, you know, moving around and shit. So
yeah, uproars of the people, right? There's always been you know, uproars or whatever. You know, there's always been like uproars of people. You look at them over the world, messing up their government and arguing with their politicians. But that's happening in America more and more.
Beetle ain't even got no body.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hey, the Lord gonna release some horrifying shit, man. And if you ain't been seeking His face, you gonna be troubled, man. By everything that He sends, man. Hey, the Lord is a power of temper. Man, this is all mercy, man. But we can even be outside right now. The Lord will send some shit out here and make everybody stay cold. Yeah. The Lord will send some shit out here and make everybody go inside, man. And be scared to come out, man.
Yeah.
It talks about it here. It says, verse 4, it says, Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the day that we were before thee, even from the beginning. So
meaning that these things was already prophesied to happen. So knowing this, like was 2 Peter, what's that, 3 and 12? We'll start at 8.
Second Peter chapter 3 verse 8.
No, you read 12.
No, No, verse 12. It says, looking for and hastening.
What do 11 say?
Seeing that.
Yeah.
Verse 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
So this life that you know to be is gonna be gone. Everything you know and understand to be regular and normal and everyday activity is gonna be dissolved. Okay.
What manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right. So how you supposed to be living and conducting yourself? Now, Bible shall go to Ecclesiastes 12. We'll start at the top.
Ecclesiastes verse 12. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right. So serve the Lord. All right, in your prime.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the cloud return after the rain.
Right, so the truth represents a great light, man. So why this truth ain't darkened? Why this truth ain't shut down? Because how do you turn to the Lord? What's the Psalm 109? Psalm 119, 109? Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? All right, by taking heed to the word of the Lord. But you got to be instructed on how to do that. All right, read.
Right. It says, in the what was the saying in the world?
Get it while the getting is good.
Get it while the getting is good. Good come. It says, in the day when the keeper of the house shall tremble.
Right, so what's a keeper of a house? Another word for a keeper of a house would be like a steward. You manage the house affairs, right? Think of a butler, right? But like a real English butler, you know? Batman's butler.
I was trying to think of his name. Alfred, yeah. Alfred, yeah.
He ain't just sweeping and cooking, he balancing checkbooks, he entering data sheets, okay? And that's what we got with these analysts, these people that watch the economy, these people that watch the system, and they all giving you bad news. Ain't no economist giving you good news. People that's watching the markets, they're the keepers of the house, man.
Man, Gerald Salento is losing his mind. He's losing his mind, man.
And now it's to the point now where like if you was listening, years ago, these people had remedies and solutions. Right. Like, look, if we do this and if we do that, and just wait about this. Now these people, look, it says when they start to tremble. When you tremble,
the economy is drying up. They don't have enough liquidity to cover stocks or to put more money out there. Basically, the bankers and the people on Wall Street, the hedge funds, man, they suffer right. Even they on edge right now. Because any day, hell, they can be all they shit can go under, because they don't have enough liquidity. Yeah. And they might have to give it or pass it over to the regular American citizen. They keep talking about the biggest transfer of wealth coming. You know what I'm saying? When you get into the economy, we're talking about to the U.S. to regular citizens. But really the biggest transfer of wealth is really coming to the Israelites. But that's if you're paying attention to the market, if you went to the market and like stocks and shit like that, man. But that's what's taking place on Wall Street. So-called white man don't got no answer, man. Mm-hmm. Scripture says it should be a crashing from the hills.
Yep. And if I can make a point, the fact that a lot of these different money routes and money sources being opened up to you regular average Negroes, that's proof right there. Because when it's stuff profitable, Esau don't let that information get out.
Yeah, because they did something with the housing market, right? They were saying, well, since Negroes and Latinos were getting a fair shake houses, you know, shit like that. Now, we gonna bring y'all can get houses and shit, man. Oh hell no, man.
When it's over.
When it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know what? Nobody wants to buy houses now because all of the you can't find. It's hard to find houses that are in a what do they call it? That are in that aren't in a fluctuating market. You know that
Fixing.
yeah, fixed. You can't find a house where you can pay a fixed income. All of the rent and even apartments, all of the rent is fluctuating because the markets are scared.
And they play with everything.
Yeah.
They're trying to find liquidity.
Yeah, and then another thing, all of the realtors are buying all the houses that are being rented.
Right, perfect example. If you got something, you can buy stocks, right? But you also can buy option calls, right? So they might put out a fucking hit, be like, yeah, this stock right here is going to be, let's say, half behind the body, right? So people go buy these option calls, you know, and you might be able to buy them for, it depends, you know, whatever price they put on them. Sometimes they $8, sometimes they $50. So people go buy those strikes. Next thing you know, because you might buy the strike for that Monday, but you can't. It depends on how much money you got in the broker's account anyway. But you can either day trade. Like say if it go up, you make some money, man. You hurry up and you sell that car. But if your shit ain't making no money, you still holding it to that Friday. They making sure that motherfucker don't go up. So by Friday, if you don't take all your money or you don't sell that car, they done walked out with. If you done bought fucking, let's say 4 calls, there's $200. They took your $200. Cause it's like gambling, you know. Cause you're betting on the stock, man. So that's how they get their fucking liquidity with crypto. You know, they using crypto to do that shit too. You know, the crypto market be up, and you see people want to invest their money. The next thing you know, a couple weeks later, the motherfuckers start tumbling down. Now you in the hole. Now you negative 75% on the shit that you done bought. And that's how they manipulate the market, especially now, man. Because what we're in now is called a bear market, right? And you can make money off bear markets, right? Because you can buy something also called puts. You can bet that the stock is going to go down. You see? But most people, they see, you know what I'm saying? They usually bet that it's going to go up, you know? See what they're doing.
Yep. You got it. Go ahead. But that's, you know, the keepers of the house, though. You know,
yeah.
The things that these apples.
But that's what they doing. If you know anything about, that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know, I look at that shit every day because I'm into the stocks and I'm like, God, I'm like these motherfuckers are cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers cheating, and their thing, they don't want us to have shit. They don't want the regular citizen. What is this? You heard that Proverbs? The poor man, he's a lender to the such and such.
Yeah.
Just grab that real quick.
Subject to the lender.
Yeah, but he that.
Servant to the lender.
Yeah. Because why? They want to get rid of the middle class. But they done basically done that. They don't want the regular. They don't want us. They want you to be broke. They want you to be poor.
Like Nas said.
Don't nobody want to think of that shit.
Poor enough to be a slave.
Yeah.
They don't want you to have nothing, man. Go ahead, man.
Proverbs first.
Yeah.
Well, Proverbs 22:7, it says, "The rich ruleth over the poor."
See, that's what we talking about. The rich ruling over the poor, man. You got these hedge funds, all right, and they're not even. They low-level elites, right? They call them the market makers. The rich rule over the poor, man. And then you're supposed to have rules within the market where you can't do certain things, spoofing and all that shit. Guess what? They're breaking all the rules. Now the SEC is supposed to be there to fucking protect the retail, right? Man, they just breaking all the laws, man. Everything you can think, they just breaking it. And really you're supposed to be put in prison for that shit. These guys are supposed to be doing prison time. Go ahead.
It says, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
See, and the borrower is servant to the lender, man. You see? The one that's borrowing, he's a servant to the lender, man. Go ahead.
In that Proverbs.
Was that it? I think that was it. Oh, the other thing, hell, if you people are smart, you get your 401ks to just spend it right now. Because they're using your 401ks for fucking liquidity and all that shit, man. So your hard-working money that's on the market, because a lot of your 401ks, a lot of it is not actually money, it's really stocks. It's fucking stocks. So it's fucking stocks that they got on the market, right? And they match it or whatever. So your shit gonna go up in fire, right along with everything else, man.
Or another option is to trade it on the stock, because when the 401k was invented to be so the average person could trade on the stocks, but people don't know that. No, you're supposed to be actually
investing,
trading,
around.
with the stocks with your 401k.
You know,
because if you ain't doing it, then they more than likely doing it.
They doing it, but that's how they get down, man. These motherfuckers some real devils, man. They shitting on the people. Oh yeah, y'all have no idea what y'all dealing with, bro. You think you about to get into the market and make some real money? Shit. A small percentage is just really making money on the market, man.
Like even money to even talk about. You know, you making little chips here.
These motherfuckers is corrupt. Go ahead, though.
It says, in the day when the keeper of the house shall tremble.
Right, so these people that's actually watching the market and letting people know what's going on, like the elder mentioned, Gerald Salente, and he said Gerald Salente losing his mind. He said one interview, hey, like Alex Jones, like he's somewhat of a keeper of the house, because he keep, whether he juiced in or not, he keep people posted with certain information. A lot of the information be accurate too, so a lot of it. All right, so you got to know what's going on in the house. If you keep up,
for the most part, people are in the dark.
Yep.
You don't know what the hell is going on. No 401k is doomed, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these people think they got retirement benefits, and they ain't gonna have. They ain't got no retirement.
Bro, they playing dice with their shit on the stock market, right? Your shit's on crap table.
It's gonna crap out, guaranteed.
It says, and the strong man shall bow themselves.
I wanted to say that too. It said when they shall quiver, all right, because like now people they making videos, running back and forth, coming up with information, trying to come up with a solution. All right, but the scripture says what? The Lord has destroyed the wisdom out of team. All right, so without no answers, that's the greatest fear is what? The fear of the unknown. So they don't know what's gonna happen in the economy. All right, like they said in that movie, what's the movie when the chick was like becoming a god? Lucy,
Lucy.
like she grabbed pain. That's all you know right now. It's pain, pain, pain. That's all you know. That's what all the world finna know soon, man. Except the hopeful elect, based on what's coming to the earth.
And another thing, the reason we're not in a complete recession right now is because of retail.
Yeah.
Because retail is holding on to the stocks and shit, man. Once they figure out a way to shake people off or sell that shit, you gonna see all hell break loose, man. It's only afloat because money is still there holding on to those stocks, man. You know? That's the only thing that's actually keeping the economy or the stock market up afloat. It's the actual retail. Dumbasses keep investing. You know?
You got it.
It says, and the grinders cease because they are few.
Right. So the keepers of the house shall tremble. Strong men shall bow themselves. So you got some real men out there. All right. You got some men that some manly men. All right. Know how to hunt. Know how to fish. Work out. Know herbs and plants. Know how to get by a little bit. You know, take without a job. I know how to fix cars. I know how to fix refrigerators. You know, you got some manly men. The strong men gonna buy themselves too. That's why in the other scripture in Isaiah it said, "It shall come to pass so with the people, so with the priests, so with basically all classes of life is gonna be equal." It's the great equalizer is these plagues and prophecies happening, man.
Everybody gonna get it.
And then it said, "Then shall the grinder cease." Now, what do you? That's a synonym for work. I'm on my grind, right? So the work itself cease. Didn't they just say it's about to be 700,000 jobs cut? First of all, they got a whole lot of AI. You got AI robots taking over. Not only are they taking over McDonald's, your regular the stores you got to go to every other day. Maya, Kroger, they building self-service all the time on that.
Oh, I went to a Family Dollar, and it was all self-service.
A CVS,
all that shit, bro.
It was all self-service, and it was one person working at a register because of the little currency that's being traded. You know, the little currency that's floating around, man. But most people doing this, tapping that card, and pretty soon they can be tapping that hand.
Amazon got a whole store where there's have nobody in there. You just got stockers. You go in there, you grab. They got cameras everywhere, so whatever you grab, it basically just takes off on your card already.
I got something. 2 Ezra 16:41. It says, "He that selleth, let him be as one that fleeth." It says, "And he that buyeth, as one that loseth." You see, so he that buys is going to be as one that loseth. When you having goods, man, it won't make you. You're gonna lose in that thing. You know.
You got people who don't want to let go stuff.
Yep. It says, "He that occupieth merchandise." You see, it says, "As he that have no profit by it."
Yeah.
You see, so rather like, hey, you got stocks, you got your 401k, you know, things that will benefit or things that's your livelihood and what benefit you in that day. Yeah. It's gonna all crumble, man, right before your eyes. You know, a lot of people gonna get, I'm gonna get my 401k. You know, Carl, they gonna be like, well, you can't get. Some of them be like, look, you can't get nothing out your 401k. You can't do nothing.
Yeah, you have to wait and approve.
Or they tell you you gotta pay back your 401k.
Yeah.
They already penalized you to take it out.
Now, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, they take a lot of money too.
Now with us, everybody's just dollar for dollar now. Just all of a sudden. It ain't worth shit no more. So whatever comes like you like, damn, like, alright. But that's how this man is getting down. He that occupies merchandise as he that have no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. You see, and they ain't just talking about building a house, it's talking about whatever if you're building a business, you know, if you're trying to build a family, you know.
Build your credit score.
Yeah, build your credit score.
Right.
Yeah, it's nothing, bro. It's going to come to naught. Now, right now, some of it is still kind of beneficial, but we're telling you it's going to become a time that it won't benefit.
Right.
And that
you
time
know,
is fastly approaching. Man.
Right, exactly, brother. That time is fastly approaching, man. Because now you got stores saying, look, man, we ain't taking paper money, man. We ain't taking cash. You see?
Lucas Oil.
Yeah.
Lucas Oil is one of them. They don't take no cash. Their cash is good. And that's where the cults play in.
It says, he that soweth as if you should not reap. You see? So whatever you put or whatever you done invested in, man, you're not going to reap the benefits from it. You won't reap it, man. Okay? This is another scripture where it says, you shall, and the scripture says, you're going to come to your house or whatever, and they're going to take it.
Second Ezra 6:15.
It's something else I think quoted.
So spoiled for the lack of bread. They should
Oh no, it's quoted a different way. Bro.
Oh, okay.
Quoted a different way.
I think it's the
No, it's
Apocrypha.
not Deuteronomy.
It might be some lot.
It says, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard and seed that should not gather the grapes. You see? It says, and they that marry as they should not, and they that marry as they that shall not get no children. You see? That's a spirit. Because the brother was worried about his kids. The scripture said you don't get no damn children. So you worry about a kid, you help them kids. You know? It says, and they that marry not as widowers. Because why? Those men are going to die. When you read in this chapter, it says what? They're going to die because of the wars, man. Yeah. You see? And therefore, they that labor in vain. For all the work you put in, it's in vain, man. It's going to come to naught. Yeah, man. It's all in vain. Yeah, all you people that's coming up over time, man. Hey, a lot of things is the next verse. It says, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods and overthrow their houses and take their children captive. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, right? It says, the more they deck their cities and their houses and their possessions and their own person. And that's talking about now. That's talking about now. See, the Lord's talking about what's going on now. You see? They that deck their houses, you know.
There's a lot of building going on.
And robbery and get these possessions.
Yeah.
It's a lot of building. It's a lot of houses being built right now, too, bro.
It says, in their own persons. You know, if I'm going to invest in myself. Team me. You see? It says, the more will I be angry with them for their sins, saith the Lord. Yeah. Like as a whore envious a righteous, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall the righteous hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. That's what we do it. And when he cometh, they shall defend him that diligently searcheth out every sin upon the earth. I think I'm sorry.
This is Ezekiel 7, and I'm going to start at verse 12. It says, the time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice.
I think that's it right there, brother. Yeah, that is.
It says, let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn.
Yeah, let not the buyer rejoice. Because why? Your business is going to go up in smoke, man. All right? Nor the seller rejoice, man. Him that's selling it, it's going to go all up in smoke. And the buyer, you won't be able to enjoy those goods. You see? That's what it's about to come down to. Go ahead.
It says, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
And hell about to hit everybody. Try the world real quick. Please, bubble shot. Because this is gonna come upon everybody. Everybody is about to be tested. Everybody is about to go through hell. So there's no getting around this. There's no getting out and actually escaping the hell. You're gonna have to deal with it. See, a lot of you're able to take drugs and actually escape reality.
Right.
Go to the gym, blow off steam. In that day, you won't be able to do that. You're gonna have to deal with what's actually in front of you, man. And it's gonna be prophecy, full blown in your face, man. You won't be able to escape it. You see? So that's how the Lord is about to get down right now, man. He about to make everybody drink of that cup, man.
Yep, that's what the scriptures say. You seek him early, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Because that's talking about a time where the Lord going to cut off mercy from men. You know?
Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation,
right,
which shall come upon all the world.
See, it's going to come upon all the world. See, the whole world is about to be tried, man. Everybody is going to have to deal with this hell that's coming upon the earth, man. And there's no getting away from it. And like I said, you won't be able to drink it away, all right, smoke it away, right? Nigga be, I need a cigarette I'm stretched out with. I feel that's the weakest shit on earth. That's so weak to me, man.
Ain't gonna be no cranes in the sky.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you won't be able to fuck it away. None of that, man.
Ain't gonna be no weed, man.
No weed, man.
No Percocet, man.
First of all, you better not be smoking. You're gonna be hungry.
Oh, and this loud. You're gonna track people. The smell.
But even saying, even through the 60s down, even through all the plagues, man, you know, they won't consider it. I'm a name on it.
Yeah.
You know, and even through all that, people still gonna be trying. I need some heroin. We go to the dope house. Go ahead, brother. Oh, please.
It says,
It's crazy, man. These people are crazy. Go ahead.
it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
To try them that dwell upon the earth. So that's about to come to pass, man. Lord's about to try everybody, man. That's dwelling upon earth right now. If you got breath in your body, when this hell break out, you about to be tried, man. Some of you might will get tried a little less, some a little bit more. You know, it all depends how the Lord feel that you should die. Okay, how you feel like killing you.
Yeah.
How much hell he wants to put you through. Because it's written, every man should be judged according to his works, man. All right. So whatever judgment the Lord got set up for you, hell, some of you could just die when all hell break out. As soon as the economy crash, you know, just die that day when the dollar completely plummeted. And again, you watch the movie, what's the name of that shit?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, The Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. You got people dying, you know, as you go, you're like, I like that character. That's a character, he dead. You know?
Now, just to give you an example, because I'm on Walking Dead now.
Yeah.
So I'm watching it. I just got past an episode where they about 3 or 4 years in, and this guy on the oxygen tank.
See?
And he been on the oxygen tank before it happened. His daughter's like, we didn't think he was gonna make it the first couple of days. So whatever he been going through to make it up until now, he been going through pure hell on the oxygen tank. You got to go out and get oxygen, and you run out. The oxygen tank shit don't last.
But it's there because
because they know. But you risking, because
it tell you in the script they say man shall go door to door with the sword, goods, looking for goods and things.
Rifle their house.
Yeah, rifle their houses. So if brother, if you can find that, please don't find that. Because that's we gotta paint a picture for you, because people watch the movies and this is a good movie. No, this is about to become a reality. This is gonna be your life soon. All right, you have to bury grandpa in the backyard or some shit, man.
I was just reading that.
You might not bury it.
Might not.
I was here. Like I said, if the dead shall be cast out of the gun, then no man shall be there to comfort. So you're gonna see your children, your parents die, and you ain't get that. Everything will be okay. Because those are two immediate. Your children die, your parents die. You kind of need a minute, but that minute might be your life next.
Exactly.
Go ahead, man. Okay, if you got something else.
I got that exactly.
What did it say? Oh yeah, no, I forgot about it. Yeah, we brought that out in a minute. Go ahead. No, go ahead, brother.
Okay. Zechariah 14, and I'm gonna start at 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoils shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled.
Right, so the cities will be taken, from the military troops, man. The cities are going to be taken. All right, go ahead.
And the houses rifled.
And the houses rifled, man. Go ahead.
And women ravished.
Hey, because that becomes a big part of it too. Women being raped, ravished, man. Lay hold. Go ahead.
And half of the city shall go forth into captivity.
Concentration camps. All right, because those pestilence, hey, that shit is gonna be released. But in those camps, they don't program you, chip you, maybe kill you. But But I believe, you know, it's gonna really go by like age. If you like a younger person, teenager, 12, they're gonna, you know, deprogram you, program you, chip you, you know. And they're gonna do whatever the hell what they wanna, you know, what they see that benefits you. You know. They'll put that in movies. Go ahead.
And the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. They're gonna do something to make people come inland. You know, a lot of people gonna get caught out there, man.
Well, a lot of people just don't still be in the city, rifling, surviving, you know, moving through, like the scriptures say, be as pilgrims upon, being a pilgrim. You know, I'm gonna sleep in this house every night. You know,
hey, I was just watching the Book of Eli. Man.
You see,
that's a good movie to watch, man.
I'm gonna sleep here.
Yeah, we found some food. We fed the rat. You know?
but I can only sleep here one night because I know, you know, military troops come here or some other guys that are banned up with rifles. Yeah. They might, you know, come through here, you know. Because even with all this hell, you still got bad, evil people, man.
Exactly.
You still got bad, evil. Like it show you that in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Like the one dude, he was gonna rape the dude's son in The Walking Dead. He was gonna rape what's the name? Carl. He was gonna rape Carl, man.
I ain't got to that season.
You see? He was gonna rape the little boy.
Yeah.
So hey man, when you just talk to there's some evil people out here, man.
It's happened before.
You know? And it happened before.
Ooh, hey, I gotta get another
So I mean, man, what we saying is it's not far fetched, man. This the realest of the truth you gonna get.
Yeah, people think that we gonna band together and go against the rich and sing. No, people are gonna capitalize. Like the one dude, he couldn't wait for the purge.
Yeah. I was crazy. I was just watching a chronological timeline for yesterday, actually.
Yeah, man. Like people ain't gonna stop being evil and wicked and degenerate. Hey, the scripture says it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna give them more freedom.
Yeah.
Scripture say evil men shall wax worse. You see? So they ain't gonna stop a nigga from being more evil.
Yeah, then it says even then shall evils grow upon the earth.
Even with this, I got this crack. I gotta get all that head out of crack.
Yep.
The niggas gonna figure out something. Well, you know what? Bring me all the food y'all got for this crack. Niggas still gonna be selling crack. People still gonna get high.
They're gonna raid the federal buildings, find the stash, anywhere the big stash. They'll come out with crack, guns, heroin, all kind of narcotics.
Back in
This is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 60. It says, "And at which this time, which is this one time, Israel was converted to the Gentiles, is that at which time, according to the commandment, that they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised, and they hung infants about their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them. Is howbeit many of Israel's were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing."
That's when Israel was catching hell, man. They went in there rifle. Basically, it was probably like martial law. You know? Straight up hell, man. Esau don't play fair, man.
Esau kick you out your house, rape you, kill you, kick you, or just kick you out your house, set up a military post, checkpoint, to shoot you in your back, keep your wife as a toy. Man, it's gonna get serious, man. Vicious. There's a lot of vicious people out here. And this world, the way this world is, there's a lot of people that got pent up aggression. Hey, right now what's going on is, people having road rage, and they'll stop the car and just have a shootout.
Fight.
Oh, road rage, man. they'll just start shooting.
Yeah, I was watching the video. Dude jumped out the car, Got his ass knocked out. He got whooped, man. And he started. He was being a demon.
Oh, yeah.
The dude knocked his ass out and pulled the fuck off, man.
Oh, the white dude got beat up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I told you to leave it alone. You ran up on me. He was bleeding on this, leaning against his
Oh,
shoulder.
he was through.
Yeah. He knocked a hole in his head with it. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 15-16, it says, "For there shall be seditions amongst men, invading one another, and there shall not regard the kings and princes, and the horses."
Oh, if I may add, one of these congresswomen just got attacked, like yesterday or earlier today.
Didn't they found one too?
I have to Google that one.
I think they found one dead. A congresswoman in Cali.
Right. Or some bitch one of these bitches got attacked.
Yeah.
But once people realize that they're being fucked over, right? Or they're tired of being fucked over, man, these people gonna lose it, bro. Dude, you got hard-working people that go to work, they're planning on retiring for one case. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, take it easy.
And you playing with people, man. Watch, these people gonna lose it. Watch.
Yeah, that's when so-called Black America gonna finally, thoroughly give up on Joe Biden. when it's all pandemonium.
Whether he stay in or whatever, we don't know.
Yeah,
You know, right now, like the scripture says, it's the hopeful year. So, yeah, next year probably be the hopeful year too, if we make it to next year. And we don't know, but from the looks, from the economy, from the way things are being moved up in the war, all right, hey man, the more fiber of America, hey, we might not make it through this year. You know?
Man, the hopeful year. It's on point. So, hey, the shit been kicking off. Wait till after the Passover. Shit gonna really start getting lit. If we get to the Passover, if we able to have it.
But World War III is most definitely
They just shot down,
man.
They just shot down another Chinese thing, man. One of those over Alaska.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a distraction.
Yeah.
I don't think the Chinese that goddamn dumb.
Yeah, because
you gotta sit up for blue.
Because Ping say, man, he do that shit again. Hey, you telling this it's on. First time supposedly the first time they did, Ping was like, hey, listen, man, if y'all want to go that way, then we can go that way.
Yeah, I think it's all distraction.
You can see Russia from Alaska. So how China got something over there, and Russia don't know nothing. You know, even if they're like China, Russia right there.
Russia's fake. Now that's fake news.
Well, the scripture said you should hear wars and rumors of wars. You know?
Yeah, man, we were sitting in this balloon where everybody can see you.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
The radar's gonna pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe that's America trying to instill some more hope in the people. Like, look, we still got it. We still America.
Right,
We still.
what's his name? Fucking Biden said it confidently. He said, "Oh no, shoot it down."
Yeah, see.
He would never do that shit if that was really, if that was really China. He'd been like, okay, well, let's try to cordially see what's going on, you know?
Fucking the picture, man.
Right.
Yeah.
This man, he never said nothing
Put the
confident in
mic
his
down.
life.
He said, yes, there it is. He picked it back up.
The picture man.
The picture man.
The picture man.
You know, it makes sense too, because he didn't say that shit though, too overconfident. This nigga has said nothing confident since he's been in office. And yeah, you're going to say, oh yeah, shoot it down. We still have power.
Right.
I'll shoot down your balloon dimension, man.
And then the regular Edomites get to have a little comfort for the time. See?
It's crazy because I did see Edomites. I did see our president shot it down without hesitation. I'm like, fuck, I was like, no. He said that shit so proud. Like he was happy, like he was proud of Joe Biden.
If Trump was in office, this wouldn't even be taking place. I'll let you know how, if it was real,
Yeah.
you know.
Trump cussing Joe Biden out.
Man,
cussing America
America is as weak as it have ever been, man, and it's being seen.
He's acting like he listened to the prophets.
This week, America's so fucking weak right now, man.
Man, it's true.
People think, oh yeah, we got the man, look, man. Y'all fucked up. I ain't gonna say we don't let no dude go. Yeah. I'm a prisoner of war.
Shit, $150,000 missile. Well, when they said there's homeless people out here.
I'm a prisoner of motherfucking war. Right, we ain't even consider citizens, really. We only consider 2/3 of a man, right?
Exactly.
3/5 that.
So don't be trying to have a motherfucker over there fight your war, all that crazy ass shit. Get your ass out. Take your little crack ass over there and fight your own goddamn war, little pig motherfucker. Pinky.
Then die.
Go ahead.
It says, they shall not regard their king nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, of course, of the actions.
Which basically means it ain't. Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Can't nobody do nothing about it.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're getting raped right here on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
all right, you're just gonna be getting raped. All
Yeah.
right. Hopefully, a good Samaritan come save you.
No, they probably don't come in and walk up and stand in line.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Or you might.
Yeah, next, buddy, don't be too long.
Hey, it's not far-fetched because the scripture says what? The house shall be rifled through and their women ravaged because men have a need or an urge or a want to have sex. And when you and in a time like that, you got evil and wicked men who doing whatever they doing secretly. Ain't gonna be no law and order. So the course of the action shall stand in their power. In that one movie, 28 Days Later, like it's kind of like, yeah, it's apocalypse. It's like Walking Dead before Walking Dead. Like the military, there's like military men who they was pretty much straight, had a little base, a little hunker. They sent like the what's they call the APB out on the radio or something. They sent like a warning on the radio, and people who had radios, they was like they was coming. It's like, yeah, we get to this military base. Then when you come to find out, the military they wanted women. They was like, we need some women up in here.
Oh, distress call.
Yeah,
they sent like a fake little warning out there, like come get sanctuary. But they was just looking for women, and they only accepted the women. And when you look at that, that's feasible. You can see something like that happening, or see something like that, you know.
There's a movie that's on
No, I
TV.
need some box.
Yeah, you need some.
Go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
Bring it on. The women can stay. You can go.
Yeah.
That's
It's
my
a
wife.
movie. No, it's a movie that that I watched a long time ago called In the Land of Blood and Honey, and I think it's an overseas movie. It's not in English. I think it's in Russian or something.
But the dude was like, can you fuck?
Yeah.
And you fuck the bitch right there.
The thing about it, they was going to war, and the men, the invading country, the men was in their country, and they took over a town, and they basically sanctioned the men from the women, killed all the men, and they gathered all the women, and they basically just asked them what can you do and shit. And one of them,
The bitch like, I can sew.
Right.
The one bitch he said, can you fuck?
right?
So he just grabbed the bitch, bent over the table, and fucked in front of all the other chicks, man.
Yeah.
They looked like,
and pushed her back in line.
And pushed her back in line.
Yep.
That's what ravished means.
Exactly. They had no say, so nobody tried to stop him. He
Yeah.
had his way right in and pushed her back in line.
All right, now get back in line.
Right.
Thanks.
That's why it's like.
No, that's exactly how they killed all the men. And,
Yeah. No, that's why the scripture say, where there's no hedge, the possession is spoiled.
Yeah.
All right, and you women are possession. That the word booty, when them pirates rummage, their houses shall be rifled through, and because women, y'all part of the goods.
the scripture say there shall be a booty.
Yeah, they shall. Yeah. So where there's no head, like women don't have no protection. You can be your own protection. All right, you out here buying guns from the pawn shop, and then you repawning them because it's hard out here. And they get you. They getting them too.
$200.
I give you $200. I only can do $150 for this one. And you ain't got no head. You ain't got no man. You ain't married to Jesus. You ain't got no man. Somebody that can actually.
They ain't even married to Jesus.
Yeah.
God damn.
You ain't got no mans because when men don't know shit, we ain't proud. We ask men for the. Nah, bro, don't do that. Let's do this. You women just go do shit.
I'm doing.
So you missing out on all of that, the wisdom from that side. So the scripture says you're gonna be spoiled. Where there's no heads, the possession is spoiled. All right. And when you look like them ravished, spoiled.
Also, women are giver uppers too. Like they don't like going. If they don't know how to do shit, they like, oh, fuck it, just give it up.
Yeah.
You know, men, they get shit done. You know, it's like, you know, if I know, figure a way out.
I'm gonna do it my
I'm
way.
gonna do it my way, right? That's why Apostle Todd was saying all that college shit. That's women shit. Men, you know, they gonna go out and hustle. They gonna find some way to bring it.
Yep.
No, well, I had another scripture, but then we This is Ezekiel chapter 29, just like 28, and verse 9. No, verse 8. It says, they shall bring thee down to the pit, and they shall die the death of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slay thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slay thee. Right, man. So, you know, basically, you know, you got these higher ups, Joe Biden, you know, these mayors. They're gonna be trying to use their status or their position of power, thinking, oh, you can't do this to me. I'm the mayor, or I'm such and such. And we just read that the courses of action shall stand in the power there. So this common Jake or this common Edomite ain't gonna care who you are. You know, you gonna die to death like a regular man. You know. That was all I had.
Rich man going to slavery,
Right.
The scripture say, by their kings and nobles,
Fetters of arms.
fetters of arms. You know, all you nobles, you know, that's running shit. You doing slavery, the presidents and the other elites, man. Guys were hardcore slavery.
I got it. Isaiah 24:1. It says, "Behold, Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down."
Yeah. See, you know, that's another. You remember that song? You gonna turn that out. That's what the word. We gonna turn this bitch out, man. You know, we gonna turn this motherfucker out. Test it up. We gonna shake this bitch up. Right? The order that y'all have, you know, that's gonna be turned upside down, just like that.
Hey, you remember at the end of that movie, Book of Eli, when the people start rioting, and all they could do was just sit up on the balcony and look.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Everybody start rioting, tearing up shit. There's a chick getting raped in the background. You know.
Always a horny ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Some box.
Hey, what's that movie Book of Eli when they start rioting at the end? This dude had a chick in the cut on the couch. Raping the chick. People was rioting, man. You know. That's how it's. But imagine that on a countrywide scale, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no safety. Ain't gonna be no place of relaxation.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, sanctuary, man.
A covert from the storm, like you said.
If you ain't with a man of the Lord, you through.
Yeah.
Nahum 1:6 says, "Who can abide in the Lord's fear?"
Yeah.
That's nobody. Unless you part of His elect, which means you're gonna be up under His wing.
It says, "And scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof, and it shall be as with the people, so with the priests." Why? Because when you go into our law, the priest is taken care of. He got 1/10 from all the people, which in turn he ended up getting more.
Yeah, even that, he's supposed to.
Yep, that's true too.
They ain't with the break. They get paid, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
They like what you call them, socialites.
Yeah, even though they're fake priests, they're not the real priests.
Right.
You know, but they, you know, go ahead.
Yep. It says, "As with the servant, so with his master. As with the maid, so with her mistress.
even playing field, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
The Lord gonna take away the differences from these people. You know, it says, as with the buyer, so with the seller. Like y'all all gonna be out there with shoes with holes in them. Y'all all gonna be walking, and it's gonna be harder for you richer people. It says,
you don't know what hell is like, man.
Yep.
You know what it's like to really catch hell.
You don't know what a sandwich is.
You know, you want something born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about a bologna sandwich or a hot dog.
Or a syrup sandwich.
Syrup sandwich, sugar sandwich.
Put a little Kool-Aid in a cup of water.
You know what I'm saying?
Kool-Aid.
Sugar water.
Sugar. Shit, syrup water.
I had harder than me.
Just water.
I ain't have that syrup. I heard stories.
Sometimes you just got water.
Sometimes faucet water.
Yeah, faucet water.
Water hose.
That's it.
Alkaline your ass. It says, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for Yahweh hath spoken this word. Back in Ezekiel 7. Ezekiel 7 and 12. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
Wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Right? Or what? Upon the whole world. You know that?
It says, for the seller shall not return to that which he sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching.
Right, although they were, which means what? You don't still be living. It just won't be benefit or what somebody else is going to take. Yeah. Although they were still alive. You see? You won't be able, somebody else got it. Read that part up a bit.
Yep. It says, verse 13, it says, for the seller shall not return to that which is sold.
Because it's gone anyways, man. Go ahead.
Although they were yet alive.
Although they were yet alive, man. They're still living. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof.
Oh, the vision is touching the sea. And that's like I was saying, everybody is going to witness, everybody is going to be in it. All right? That's why, hey, go to that 16th chapter in the Ezra real quick. He said, woe is me, woe is me. He seen himself in the vision. He said, who shall deliver me in those days? He was in the vision. You see? Say the vision is touching everybody, man.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna be able to escape the hell that's coming, man. Go ahead, brother.
So Numbers 16, verse 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Right, what days is Ezra talking about? Keep reading.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. See, but Ezra seen himself in that. He's seen the hell. He's seen the robot dogs. All right. He's seen the walking robots that stand up like man. He's seen the regular troops, man. FEMA troops. He's seen the nuclear missiles, man. He's seen the famine. He's seen these things, man. He's seen the crashing of the economy. He's seen the fucking destruction upon this place, man.
Hell on earth.
Right, he's seen hell on earth. Chaos. You know? Because Ezra, when you read the script, Ezra was asking about those visions. Hey, Lord, what's the end? And the Lord was showing him, man, this is going to take place. This is going to take place. To the point, Ezra said, woe is me. Whoa. I'm in there. And the Lord, what the Lord did, he took Esdras and dropped the right division. And Esdras was there.
You know what I think about all the time? You remember growing up, we used to watch Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah.
And they would come and take them?
Right. And he would be in the vision, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly. That's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped the right division. He was like, oh, shit. He probably was in there running the...
Feeling shit?
Yeah, feeling like, oh, shit.
Like you have a strong dream.
like Tony Stark did before Thanos came. Age of Ultron, and seeing everybody down and they're out and shit. It says, in the beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Beginning of sorrows and great mourning. Not just mourning, but great mourning. All right? Which means what? It's going to be mad tribulation upon the earth, man. Go ahead.
The beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of famine and great death. That famine is going to bring great death. Because people are going to die from their hunger. And then that's going to bring the animal out of people, man. That's going to bring the worst out of people.
The chips are down.
Yeah. They weed each other.
These people, yeah.
When the chips are down, man. See, they're like they ain't civilized people. That group of people that just walk past. But when I see they only civilized, like the Joker said, because you know because they about to go eat. Yeah, go get some dreams, eat, laugh, you know, they'll give out that phony laugh, you know,
fake smile,
right? Then they gonna go home, chill. Then one day they gonna get back up and go to work. You see. But the Lord is going to break up your whole little schedule that you got.
Because the thing is, like, the way the Lord made us, we weak. That's why the scriptures always speaks about the Lord shall strengthen your mind. Mm-hmm. The Lord shall do this. When these things be, do this. Yeah. Have faith in this.
Yeah, the Lord will remove the fear. You know, because you know, like, in these, bro, a time is coming like never before. Hey man, when I was gunning down them targets on the range, I felt tough, hell yeah. But when bullets start whizzing past my ass, that toughness almost went with it.
You gotta take it in. Wait a minute, this shit real.
You pause for a minute, like, you know, and the range ain't nobody shooting back. So when the shit actually hit, we gonna be a little like, oh shit.
Wait, my man Bruce Lee said, bored don't hit box.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Bored don't hit box.
When you in the shit, when the shit is real, man, you know, we gonna have a little fear. But what us that believe in the Lord is gonna take away our fear, man.
Yeah,
you know,
it's written, the Lord not giving us a spirit of fear, but a sound mind.
Yeah.
See, He gonna intensify that day, man.
Yep. Exactly, man.
A healthy brain, a healthy mind.
Yeah. Which actually gets to be more powerful than a sword.
It is.
Having a healthy mind, a comfort, and able to make reasonable decisions.
Confidence.
Yeah.
In the Lord, man.
A person, it's like, you know, I'm saying, a person with a weapon only thinks with that, you know, I got a weapon, I got this, but a person with a sound mind, matter of fact, I was Zetsu. He said even a stone is a powerful weapon when it's thrown by a master. You know, so a person with a person with the intelligence of a sound mind can be more dangerous than a person with a sword. It's another thing. It's another thing I can't think of right now. You got that.
Hey man, it's gonna be some wild times. It's gonna be some wild times coming in the earth.
Crazy times.
You got more?
Yeah. It says, the beginning of wars. It says, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when those evils shall come?
So Ezra said, because like he sees himself in the vision. The Lord dropped it. He was like, damn, what shall I do when this happens? And what I'm going to do? Because from where it's going down. All hell is breaking out. And there's some shit. That's why, hey, give me Daniel real quick. Daniel 12:2, man. Time like never before. You know? Ezra seen that was like, oh shit. You know, hey, you going to deliver me?
Yep.
Shit. You got me?
Now, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which shall stand for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was seen there, since as never was seen there was a nation even to the same time.
So it's going to be a time of trouble that we've never seen before, man. Something that you never can imagine in your head, man.
You can't compare it.
Yeah, you can't compare it. You know, a motherfucker get bent out of shape because he had a bad day at work. Imagine when you just wake, everything is bad. No food, your power turned off, your girl done got kidnapped, she raped, somebody killed your dog.
Bank account ain't working. It's soldiers in front of the food market.
Yeah, imagine that day.
You can eat dog food for a week.
And people get mad. Oh, I had a bad day at work. I'm so stressed out. Oh yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen it, man. These people in America are pacified, man.
You seen nothing yet, Jack.
This is a pussy country, bro. You go in the third world country, man. That's the first thing you realize. America is a pussy place.
Yeah, you got kids walking around with machetes.
Yeah.
Breaking down AK-47s, man.
Yeah, Jamaica, they got kids dragging machetes. Ring, ding, 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 ding. You know, walking goats.
Living rough.
Yeah, man.
Sand, they do everything in sandals.
Yeah,
barefoot.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, this country is soft. You know, this is a soft country, man. You know what I'm saying? Weak men make hard times.
Well, the Lord said, I'm going to go to the careless city, the unwalled villages.
Yeah.
It's soft because it's careless. The reason why they're careless is because they're soft. All right? They're comfortable. All right?
Touch.
What it says is the saying, a hard head make a soft ass. These people have a soft ass, man. You're able to do whatever you want to do here. Be a homo, basically you just careless, man. But look like a hard head make a soft ass, man.
Can't do a lick.
Yeah. So when that blow come in, it's gonna be
Knockout blow.
it's gonna be terrible, man.
And that's only the first one.
Y'all gonna realize that the Lord is terrible, man. You go ahead, brother.
Keep going there.
Read it over again. We can go back to that Ezekiel.
Daniel 12:1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince,
The great prince,
which shall stand for the children of thy people,
and
there shall be a time of trouble, such
now
as
that link up with what? Book of Jeremiah, man. The time of Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
such as never was.
Because why? They want to eliminate the righteous seed. You see? Go ahead.
Such as never was since there was a nation even to the same time.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like never before, man. The time of your life. All right. Hey, it's a hell of a time to live in, man. That's all I can say, man. I think the 4th of July got fireworks, man. You ain't seen nothing, Jack. Like this is a hell of a time to be living in, man. Cause you're about to see shit just crumble. You're about to see some shit. See, we've been talking about it. We just ain't, you know, the vision, like the scriptures say, the vision is for a appointed time. You see? Now it's being made to the point that you can, you know, that you can see it. You're like, oh man, you know. Hey, you ever been in a race? Let's get Marge. Everybody jumping. But that's what the vision is like. You're like, oh shit. Oh, you know. You actually you're more, what am I looking for? More intense, more in tune with it. You like, god damn. Oh shit. So start preparing a little bit more, you know. Maybe I should go buy me some hiking boots. You know?
Yeah.
That day is getting closer, you know?
Finish it off.
Yeah, I guess you can finish it. You just that verse.
It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right. At that time, that's when deliverance gonna come. When this hell break loose, because the Lord's gonna have to save us from these troubling times, man. You know, from destruction that's about to come. You know, you gonna need deliverance, man.
It's gonna be like a madman.
And remnant according to election and grace, man.
Ezekiel 7.
There should be no flesh saved. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 7 and 13 says, "For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life." It says,
because your life is a fucking iniquity. It's a piece of shit, man. So the things that you actually invested in, all right, or the things that you use to get by, it won't strengthen you in that day, man. In the iniquity of your life, man. Read.
"They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none."
Nigga, who's blowing the trumpet? Even to make all. That's talking about us, man. Even to make all ready. How many cars is riding past us right now, man? Seeing us, even to make all ready. We blowing the trumpet. You know? But they ain't preparing themselves mentally, physically. Hey, I was watching Edom. He was like, look, man. He was talking about, we talking. He was like, look, if you got a gun, if you don't know how to use it, if you don't know how to
start a fire,
start a fire,
purify water,
or start a garden, or if you don't know shit about certain. He was like, man, you're gonna be fucked up. You know, he was like, you are way behind. He was like, if you're not physically getting in shape, because look, war is coming upon the earth, man. So in war, you just don't go, you just don't throw nobody in the war. You don't know how to shoot a gun, you don't know how to run. You're gonna be in top shape. You can't send a 400-pound man into the middle and be like, oh, you ain't got a rifle. He dies as soon as he gets on the battlefield. He's gone.
Plus, it's a bigger target.
Yeah, we just gonna leave that big ass nigga as a target.
Yep.
You know? Man. So these people, they're not ready, man. Soft. S-O capital T. Soft. You know? Man, these people, man. Y'all really, man, bro. If we can, like, when you just think of it, you be like, God damn, like, these people really gonna die.
These people suffer.
Hey, these people don't know trouble. You know, they don't know trouble, man. All this little nigga hood killing shit ain't got nothing on what's about to happen, man.
You know what? A nigga can still kill and go get a double cheeseburger, right?
Yep.
Imagine the nigga can't get no burger.
Yep.
And the diet that you people got, y'all brain already hijacked. Y'all gonna go through withdrawal when this shit happens.
Yeah, they'll eat each other. Like my man the Joker said.
Yeah,
they'll eat each other.
Yep. Nigga gonna be smelling like
Hey, he's dead. We might as well. Hey, the grill's right there.
That's another gift from the list.
all that sugar in there. But these people gonna go through withdrawal, man. It says, Ezekiel 7, I'll read 14 again. It says, "They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle."
None go. Ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody going to. Ain't nobody get prepared, man. All right, the day of the Lord is at hand. Read.
"For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof."
All of it is upon all the multitude, man. Okay, and we keep saying, hey, man, you gotta keep it. Hey, only people that's going is the elect, man. And some of the elect gonna get touched, and that's just according to prophecy. Where Yahweh also made the statement. He said, "There be some standing here that should not taste death." But that don't mean you ain't gonna catch hell. You see? That ain't gonna mean you ain't gonna be tried through the fire. You still gonna catch hell. You just ain't gonna be put to death. Go ahead.
Yep. It says,
but you will see the salvation of the Lord. Okay? Go ahead.
it says, "The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within."
What is that talking about? The sword without. The city's blocked off by the military. The sword without of the city. You ain't gonna be able to go without the city. And the pestilence, the diseases inside the city, and the famine inside the city.
Right. Which that makes sense, because if you first of all, a city, how do a city get most of its good? they got to be imported, or you got to bring them in. So if the city blocked off,
yeah, they're gonna quarantine.
The city quarantine. Now all these people just stuck in each other's presence. That breeds disease. Yep, you stuck in each other's presence. You gonna kill it. You gonna eat each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna eat each other.
It's gonna be violence.
Yep.
Hey, it started getting violent like that overseas, man. People locked on that base. You see the worst of people, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, them soldiers going out on night raids, raping chicks. You know, men get found beat up, bloody. You know, we was about to have a riot in the gym when we was over there. You know, about to have a riot with another company. Everybody got guns. It was about to be a shootout.
All that testosterone, because you know what? When you're at war, or if you're in prison or any other, that's why a lot of niggas get big in prison too. Because prison is like what word I'm looking for? It's a battleground, right? So when you like in battle, or if you like in the war, or like or if you're in fucking survival mode, your fucking testosterone levels go up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know?
You always tense.
You always, and that makes your testosterone levels go up.
Yep, and when your testosterone levels rise to a certain extent, you become damn near super. Your hearing increases, your vision, your sharpness, your mental clarity, all of your man. That's what men have. Women don't have testosterone. You know, they have estrogen.
And that shit is like a superpower, man.
Hey, you become what they call hypervigilant.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
I say it tense, but it's hypervigilant.
Because hypervigilant,
especially
man.
if you got a lot of things out. You know, it's a battle.
Your reaction times are faster, man. Man, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy times, man. So hey, that's why we out here in the cold, man. That's why we do this work, man. That's why we pray consistently and cry out to the Lord, man, because we know the times ahead. And we know they're coming soon, man. Man, now is our time. Now is the time nearer than we believed. Now is our salvation nearer than what we believed.
Somebody hold that. We don't pull it out.
Hey, but before the salvation, got to come judgment, man. Hey, man, gonna get power, man. Apostle Tahar did a sobering lesson. He said many of the men of the Lord are gonna die, man. You know. And you know, and it's crazy. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. You know, a lot of brothers, man. If you ain't built up and rooted, if you're not sincere, you know, you're not gonna make it through these times, man. These times are evil, man. There's gonna be all kind of.
It don't make you not a man of the Lord.
Yeah,
you're just gonna die.
Yep.
You know.
You know, hey man, you can't be squeamish. You know, I know certain people don't like to see blood and all that, but man, bro, you got to do something do something tough enough. Watch them old videos of you know, people getting their heads blown. Hey man, that shit don't affect me, man. Like shit. You know, I've seen it. I've seen people burned up, shriveled up. You know,
some people have never seen death.
People getting dragged out of vehicles with their legs blown off, screaming, going and screaming themselves into a faint, like there's this faint because they bleed, their body bleeding out, their body trying to stop their heart from racing because the body knows they bleeding out, so they faint from pain, man. Like
bullets can swell you up.
Yep.
You look like a pillow.
Yep. Man, I'm telling you, man, like, bad times are coming.
A lot of these people, they never, it's crazy. Niggas in the hood, you think niggas will be more tougher. Because violent shit happened in the hood, man. I've seen some motherfuckers shot.
Yeah.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Shit. In the streets. Yeah, bro.
Sometimes the hood is a goddamn war zone.
Yeah. Especially where we grew up.
Ezekiel 7:15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within.
Let's see.
He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But
that's over.
But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys.
Go ahead.
All of them mourning, everyone for his iniquity.
No, you're gonna be fucking regret, man. I should have not did this. I shouldn't have did that. You know? Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, all hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water.
See, and the brother was just saying that. So you gotta strengthen yourself, you gotta strengthen your mind in these last days, man. Can't be feeble, man. Gotta be stronger. Go ahead.
It says, verse 18, they also shall gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces.
You say horror shall cover them. Go ahead.
And baldness upon all their heads.
And baldness upon all their heads. Go ahead.
They shall.
That represents mourning. Right. Mourning. Go ahead.
They shall cast their silver in the streets.
It won't be profitable. Go ahead.
And their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them.
Yeah, so it will make a difference how much money you got on the living. All those early possessions and Go ahead.
In the day of the wrath of Yahweh, they shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
Give me that scripture.
It's Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer, then when we believe.
Right, so it's nearer than what we believe, man. It's here, man. It's at the door. Our salvation is near, man. The kingdom of heaven is about to come. Esau, the nation, are going into slavery. They're about to be looped. And the righteous shall rule forevermore. So, shalom. Giving our praise and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kappadash.
Shabbat, and salutation. So I start getting this too. And also, shalom to the rest of